This 3-pound universe inside our skulls is evolution's masterpiece, and its greatest gamble. It's given us the power to shape our world, dream, and question our own existence. But every leap in intelligence came with a price. Our brains demand enormous energy, complicate birth, and burden us with self-awareness. For every evolutionary gain there's a cost. This is the story of the human brain genius born from sacrifice. Ready to explore the trade-offs that made us who we are? Let's dive in. On the African savanna, our ancestors weren't the strongest, but they were the cleverest. The first stone tools let them access new food sources, like marrow, sparking a revolution. Mastering fire was an even bigger leap. It made food safer, tastier, and far more nutritious. Cooking unlocked more calories, fueling our growing brains. The expensive tissue hypothesis explains it. As our diet improved, our guts shrank, freeing energy for our brains. We traded a big gut for a big brain. This set off a feedback loop. Better tools and fire led to better diets, which led to bigger brains. Each generation built on the last, spiraling upward in intelligence. The first chefs weren't making cuisine, they were building the hardware for language, art, and science. Every cooked meal is a ritual millions of years old, the foundation of our cognitive evolution. Our brains are expensive to run, but tools and fire made the investment possible. The journey from stone tools to civilization began with a spark, and it all started with the simple act of sharing a meal. As brains grew, so did social complexity. The real challenge wasn't predators, it was other humans. The social brain hypothesis says our intelligence evolved to navigate alliances, rivalries, and trust. Enter theory of mind, the ability to imagine what others think and feel. This let us empathize, cooperate, deceive, and outmaneuver each other. Social life became a chess game, with gossip as our original social network. Gossip wasn't trivial, it was vital for sharing information, building reputations, and policing norms. Tracking relationships in large groups demanded immense brain power. Our brains became social engines, built to process the complexities of human interaction. Abstract thought, art, and science may be byproducts of this social intelligence. We are, above all, the gossiping ape, wired for connection, competition, and cooperation. Our minds evolved not just to survive, but to thrive in the theater of human society. The roots of our genius are tangled in the need to understand each other. With social brains, our ancestors needed a better way to share knowledge, so language emerged. Language is humanity's ultimate collaboration tool, letting us coordinate, teach, and build culture. It shattered the limits of time and space. We could discuss the past, plan the future, and imagine the impossible. Knowledge could now accumulate across generations, fueling cultural evolution. Language supercharged gossip, allowing larger, more stable groups. Our brains and bodies adapted specialized brain regions, a reshaped vocal tract, and the risk of choking, all for speech. Stories became our technology for unity, identity, and cooperation. Shared myths and laws let strangers trust and work together. This is our superpower, flexible cooperation on a massive scale, built on shared fictions. From spoken words to the internet, language weaves individual minds into a collective consciousness. Civilization itself is built on this foundation. Our ability to speak is the thread connecting us all. The world we built began with a conversation. The brain's brilliance comes at a steep cost. It's a metabolic monster. Just 2% of our weight, it burns 20% of our energy. For infants, it's even higher. We need calorie-rich diets. Hunting, tools, and cooking weren't luxuries, but necessities. This dependence makes us fragile. A food shortage threatens our minds first. We traded physical strength for brain power. Chimps are stronger, but we outthink them. Our bodies are gracile, our jaws weak, but our intellect is unmatched. Alone, we're vulnerable. Together, we dominate. Our survival depends on cooperation, technology, and a steady food supply. Civilization is a vast system designed to feed our brains. We remade the world to keep this organ running. The price of genius is constant maintenance. Our collective strength is the true legacy of our costly brains. Intelligence, not muscle, is our evolutionary bet. Our two greatest adaptations, walking upright and big brains, clash at birth. The obstetric dilemma, a narrow pelvis for bipedalism, but a big head for intelligence. Human birth is uniquely difficult and dangerous. Evolution's solution: babies are born early, underdeveloped with soft skulls. This makes infants helpless, requiring years of care. Mothers can't do it alone. Extended families and social support became essential. Our long childhood is a window for learning, language, and culture. The pain and peril of birth shaped our societies. We're the animal that needs help to raise its young. Our vulnerability at birth is the price for a flexible learning brain. Extended families and cooperation aren't just cultural, they're biological necessities. The struggle of birth forged our deepest bonds. Our brains made us social long before we could speak. The brain's greatest cost may be psychological. We alone are fully aware of our existence and our mortality. This self-awareness lets us plan, learn, and create, but also worry and regret. Anxiety is our alarm system, but in a complex mind, it can spiral out of control. Our social brains make us vulnerable to depression. Rejection and loss can trigger deep suffering. And then there's existential dread, the knowledge that life is finite. We seek meaning through religion, art, and culture to cope with this burden. Our minds can soar to joy and love, but also sink into sorrow and fear. The paradox: our intelligence gives us the stars, but also the abyss. We are the universe's way of knowing itself, but that knowledge is heavy. Our psychological struggles are the price of consciousness. The mind's brilliance and its burdens are inseparable. To be human is to carry both. The human brain is a paradox. Powerful, fragile, and costly. We traded strength for intelligence, instinct for culture, and comfort for self-awareness. Our civilization, art, and science are born from this organ's triumphs and scars. Our greatest strengths and deepest vulnerabilities are two sides of the same coin. The next chapter of humanity depends on how we use this inheritance. What do you think was our brain's biggest trade-off? Share your thoughts below. Subscribe for more explorations of what makes us human.